Right after Arani Rail pretty much told me she wanted to have sex with me after I captured Ronan the accuser and his people. I stuck my hand out to shake her hand and then she eagerly accepted my handshake, and then I used my spatial technology that I got from the Doomslayer abilities to travel to where Ronan the accuser is located, and Arani Rail looked shocked, and then I said I will see you again soon, and then I said guys let's go get this done, and then using all my extraordinary powers and creation abilities I captured and restrained Ronan the accuser and all his people. I had arrested them all and I said Ronan the accuser, you are under arrest for war crimes and murder in the first degree, and right after I arrested Ronan the accuser and all his people I dropped them all at the feet of Arani Rail and I said it's done, and then Arani Rail said I'm very impressed, and then she kissed me on the cheek and she said your friends are waiting for me, and then I said oh they are not my friends yet but Peter Quill is I guess, and then Peter Quill said yes man you're my friend, you helped me with everything without asking for anything, and then Arani Rail said okay just swing by my office after you're done talking to them and my officers will escort you where to come and meet me, and then I said yes ma'am, and then she said I like you. You're such a handsome gentleman, and I said thanks for the compliment ma'am, and then I went to free Gamora and Rocket Raccoon. Groot along with Drax the Destroyer and Rocket Raccoon and Gamora weren't too thrilled to see Peter Quill, and then I talked to Rocket Raccoon and Gamora and for some reason they all like me, I guess because I am a respectful gentleman with charisma and I'm handsome, and I guess that helps, plus I'm a big muscular guy in Predator armor so I guess that also helps a lot, and then Drax said you're a warrior and I can see and sense it, you have been in many battles, and then I said that's because I have been in many battles Drax, but I call it war, and then he asked what have you been fighting, and then I have been in battles with the Chitauri and I have also been fighting literal demons for billions of years and I've killed trillions of demons, most of them with my bare hands, and then Drax looked at me shocked and he said you can't be serious, and then Natasha Romanoff said I didn't believe him at first either until I saw the demons with my own eyes, and then Natasha Romanoff said demons and hell is real and it's a nightmare realm full of suffering and evil, and then Drax said I should wish to visit this hell one day, and then I smirked and said be careful what you wish for because hell is not sunshine and rainbows, it's a war zone where every day is a fight for survival, and you're not ready Drax because you are not strong enough or powerful enough to fight demons, but me and my wives are, and you will need armor to survive the harsh heat of hellfire, your physiology is not made for hell, trust me, and then Drax said this hell place sounds like fun, and then I smiled warmly and I said to Natasha Romanoff maybe we should show him honey, and then Natasha Romanoff said yes he needs to see it for himself, and then Drax said yes then it's settled, we will go there to hell soon, and then I said yes we will, but for now we must all go meet Arani Rail, and then we all went to meet Arani Rail and she made us all high-ranking police officers in the Nova Corps, and we also received our first payday from her for a job well done, and then Arani Rail told me what number her apartment is. After the Guardians of the Galaxy were shown their nice new apartments they decided to stay the night in them, and I decided to pay Arani Rail a visit, and I knocked on the door to find what seemed like a beautiful older woman in a very revealing thong and a tight bra leaving very little to the imagination, and I noticed her body looks very young and I thought could she actually be a young woman, and I was very surprised to find out that Arani Rail actually has a very young and beautiful curvy body, and then I asked her so how old are you, and then I was very surprised to hear her say that she's actually 25 years old, and I said very interesting, and then she said I'm ready to go again, and then I said yes ma'am, and then I continued having sex with Arani Rail until she passed out right at 8 p.m. and then I watched all my sperm cells reach Arani Rail's womb, and I said very interesting, apparently she has more children than ordinary humans, and I couldn't help myself, I made love to Arani Rail in every sexual position one more time, and then she passed out again and fell asleep, and then me and the Guardians of the Galaxy took the Power Stone to the Collector and we sold the Power Stone, but then I decided to make a deal with the Collector. I said I can free you from your torment because I am a truly powerful god, and then I said I will do this, but in exchange I want everything you own including your slave women, and then I healed the pink girls.